Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? Right.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the Drew and Stu podcast. Cam, we have a special Sunday episode. The games are today. Saturday games were last night. We got some stardom sit-em. We're going to recap, though, Thursday night football.
Woo.
We live streamed the Seattle Seahawks against the LA Rams. Cam, I was on the Rams +2, ended up winning, but the Seattle Seahawks money line came through for you over and over and over again. You kept clicking live.
A little bit of money line, Drew. It's nice to wake up in your account and go, woohoo, what's WD? Yep. Withdraw. Or just W. I turned it into 2 words, but I'm going to say this, Drew. We did 4 live streams. The Bills-Ravens game was epic. This could have been like the game of the year, too. That game will go down as an instant classic for the madness of the game. Darnold,
all the games
again.
We did were amazing.
The picks, and then my favorite part of the whole game, though, was when the backward play on the 2-point conversion, and Charbonnet did. Oh, yeah, I heard the guys on the broadcast because we had the sound down. Apparently, Gabe told me when we were doing the show that they said, what a savvy move by Charbonnet.
Oh, yeah, he had no idea.
We're like, can't you look at his body? That's not a savvy move. He literally bent down with no effort and gave the ball back to the ref. He had no clue. If you think he had a clue, you're not paying attention. It just worked out to be lucky. And I got to tell you, Drew, that's 6 picks. So think about this. Sam Darnold threw 2 picks, correct? And then they had a fumble, Cooper Kupp. So that's 6 interceptions in the 2 games against the Rams. They won 1 and lost a game by 2.
And they almost won the one where he threw 4 picks.
That's what I'm saying. They lost by 2, down $1 million, and now they did this. Bottom line is this, Seattle, though. You can't do that shit again. You got Shaheed came through or whatever. If you're in the playoffs and you go down like 14-0, like 2 pick sixes, the party's over. It was nice that you came back, but that shit has to stop. I'll give him credit, though. Look great on the final drives, but still, these mistakes can't be huge interceptions. Always in our end, too.
Do they hang on to the division lead, do you think?
Yeah, I think they do.
So you think the Rams are a wildcard team done?
No, I'm going to tell you something. Think about this. I'm worried about the 49ers. The 49ers own the tiebreaker against the Seattle Seahawks as well and play them in the final game of the year. Seattle's final 2 games is San Francisco and Carolina. That's dangerous. But I'll tell you one thing, and San Francisco plays very well against the Rams as well.
The issue is that the Rams have will have faced the 49ers as well, so they'll have it's just a bunch of murderers. I don't know if Seattle's gonna hang on. It's gonna be it's crazy. They're 12-3, 11-4, and 10-4. Like the NFC West is an absolute it's a disaster, and you don't want to get any of these teams in the playoffs, and you're going to get 2 of them as wild cards. So, congrats for winning your division, Carolina or Tampa. And you're getting the LA Rams right now. Before Drew, we get into the picks and stuff, and this was an astute point, and it's funny. We had a couple other cappers and other guys. I've done a few shows this week where we're talking about it. They said exactly what I said. We're talking about that Charbonnet draw, like the fact that when regular people like me and Drew and others that I work with know what play, like literally, there used to be a game at bars called QB1. And I would be rich with coupons and wings and free beers because I'd go draw middle, Charbonnet, like on the friggin' computer board because it happens all the time. More Walker, Drew. He was electric in that game. Let's give a shout out to Drew Livingstone, people. He told me Walker had his best game of the year against the Rams, and he had his second best game of the year against the Rams. His 2 biggest games were against one of the best teams in the league, a division rival. So doesn't that tell you there, Seattle brass, coaching staff and everybody, maybe a little more Walker would be a good recipe for success? Yeah, you think use the Lamborghini you have. Don't use the minivan. That's my you're right. Charbonnet's a cube van. We get a lot of guys in there. Good party van, but we need speed. We got to get. It's so frustrating too because you see Walker catch that pass and take it 47 yards to the 5-yard line, and next play they're like, "Oh, Charbonnet, get in there for the carry." I'm like, dude, this guy doesn't even get rewarded for the big plays he makes. Like, if I was Walker, and I hate to say this, they better he's gonna leave. He's a free agent this summer. I'm going to tell you something. They better grease him because if I was a team, I'd pick that guy up so quick because you know what? They'd use him better than Seattle does. Seattle better figure it out and have a talk with him and say, listen. Oh, you know how many teams could use Walker as a running back? It'd be, the list. Where would the best place for Walker be? I would say. Chiefs. The Chiefs need a running back. Oh, him on the Chiefs? Scary as hell. Yeah, because he can catch too. Mahomes with little dump offs. What about even him on Houston? Because Woody Marks is okay, but Chubb's old. He's not going to start. You're right. If Houston, that fucker was on Houston with that defense, oh my God. Denver doesn't need a back because they got Harvey now, but No, you're right. KC, Houston,
Then,
Arizona needs a running back.
No, the Bills don't because they got cooked. But yeah, like out of the contenders, like I'm like that.
I can see the Bears going after him and just releasing Swift because they have two-headed monster there. Lots of teams. The Vikings, Aaron Jones is old, he might retire.
Good call. Vikings would be a dangerous mix too.
He'd be very good. He's gonna be good in a lot of spots. Seattle better try and keep him, but he might be like, you know what?
People don't understand, Drew, and I watch every Seattle snap. Kenneth Walker in the right system, it would be one of the best backs in football. He's that good.
Yeah.
But they don't use them properly. It's crazy.
I agree with that. Cam, this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. This bonus episode, it's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, where to eat, where we're going to place our bets, where we're going to watch the games, there's one place where it feels good to be right, and that's Prize Picks. And here's my lineup for this Sunday today. We start this lineup with Travion Henderson, more than 57.5 rushing yards. He's been over this in 5 straight games. Up next, Omarion Hampton, more than 11.5 rush attempts. He's been more than 11.5 in 5 straight starts. Why is this so low? And then Josh Allen, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. He has 10 over his last 5 games played, 3 in 2 of his last 3. And then Nico Collins, more than 61.5 receiving yards, more than this in 7 straight games.
Drew?
The payout is 11 times your play, and if you just hit 3 of 4 to win the flex play, enter this lineup for 20, leave with 220. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code DrewStew to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DrewStew to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Drew was like, he was the devil on my shoulder last night. I'm like, he's like, come on, Cam, drink more wine. It's working. I'm like, okay. I'm like, dude, I checked my table when I woke up this morning. I see like 6 tall boys, couple bottles of wine. I'm like, wow. And I was pretty sober doing the show. But anyway, Drew, I am still paying attention. Here's my 6-pack of anytime touchdowns. I had to get rid of Barkley. That's a Saturday guy. Here's 6 guys that are going to get a touchdown for the Sunday slate. Henderson, we talked about. I think he's going to be an absolute monster. Drew likes him for yards. I like him for a touchdown. We could double up. Jamison Williams is that deep threat. Goff to Williams, I can see him hitting a big bomb, plus 160. Travis Etienne, one of the hottest running backs in the league for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You got to lay 30 cents, but he's on fire. Take a look at his touchdowns recently. 2, 3. He's on like the guy's a touchdown machine.
True.
Trey McBride, plus 110. One of the best tight ends in the league. God, I love that guy. 2 more, Drew. Kareem Hunt with Gardner Minshew, a.k.a. Uncle Rico, at quarterback. A lot of handoff at the goal line, plus 155. And Drew's buddy, hey, Josh Allen to bust one against an over-pursuing Cleveland defense. Let's go. 6 touchdowns. Henderson, Williams, ATN, McBride, Hunt, and Allen.
The closer we get to the kickoff at 1 o'clock, Cam, the more I feel like I like the Bills minus 10.5.
I'm starting to like the Bills a lot too. If you want to put Drew, if you want to put it in the, you know what? I will have no problem with it.
Well, the contest has already been submitted as of when this airs, so we don't know. We might have already have
we don't even know what we've done.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like me every day of my life. What am I doing?
Props I like today, Cam. I already gave a bunch of props on the Thursday show, but here's some more props I like today. Darren Waller, over 2.5 receptions and over 27.5 receiving yards. Cincinnati is ranked 32nd against the tight end this season, and it's rookie QB coming in to start in Ewers. Look for him to look for his safety blanket over the middle a lot. Up next, Jalen Warren, under 11.5 rush attempts.
Ooh.
Looks like Kenneth Gainwell is taking over this backfield. Cam Warren has 12 or less attempts in 4 of his last 5 games and 35 or less rush yards in 3 straight. I expect them to be down and throwing because I love the Lions this week. So give me Kenneth Gainwell over 4.5 receptions. Cam, he's got at least 6 catches in 4 of his last 5 games.
Great call, Drew.
Rodgers loves the little blood dump, dump over the
AR? And double the old dump down, DD. Aaron Rodgers, he is the check down double take. Remember when he was doing the insurance commercials? He loves it. Just bam, couple steps back, and that's a great call. Gainwell does get a lot of touches. I love Warren, but I think that's an astute play. I think AR is going to go to him a lot. I'll tell you something though, man. They better. I think the Detroit Lions might put up like 30 plus on Pittsburgh.
Well, that's why I like Gainwell to catch it because I think he's going to be behind, just throwing it to him. And then my last one I like today, Ladd McConkey over 43.5 receiving yards against Dallas. I know he struggled lately without going over 20 yards or he's gone over 20 once in his last 4 games. But the Dallas secondary sucks, and I like Herbert and the boys to be down and tossing. I think McConkey can go over this on 1 catch. 43.5 is too low for the Chargers' number 1 receiver.
Cool.
All right, Cam, some start 'em and sit 'em stuff for us. If you had to guess who my start of the week at running back is, who do you think would be?
Like the best running back out of them
No,
all?
so it's not like the best running backs. It's like the guys that are borderline, you start them or don't start them. It's who you think my start of the week is.
So like a Bijan Robinson's too good?
No, yeah. Way too good. This would be like who's like ranked like 20th best running back this week that you're like questioning whether or not to put him in your lineup.
Can you give me a clue?
Plays in the NFC North.
Montgomery?
Aaron Jones against the Giants.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite options this weekend.
I forgot. You're Minnesota this week.
Yes.
Skull.
He hasn't had that explosive game in 6 weeks, but going against the Giants, who are 31st in rushing yards against per game and EPA per play, you have to start the running back that gets the ball the most. I know people like Mason. I love Aaron Jones in this spot. Give me Aaron Jones. I mean, they let Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt run all over them last week. And then my sit cam in the same game, Tyrone Tracy at Minnesota, who I told you to sit last night. Cam, this guy's just not that great. I'm sorry. People are like, oh, Tracy's very good. That's a good spot for Walker's the Giants. He has 1 touchdown over his last 7 weeks, and it was last week, Cam. I don't think he's going to score again in Minnesota. Give me Tracy as my sit and Aaron Jones as my running back start.
Great call. Drew actually saved my ass. The problem was the guy I'm playing had Stafford and Puka Nacua. I'm sitting there going, I had JSN who actually finished huge, and I have Walker, and I'm like 45 points behind this. Like this guy couldn't have had.
It's done. Yeah, you're done
like,
already.
No, like the guy had like the best fantasy 2 players that like almost in the history of our league. And it's been going on since the 90s.
I'm in so many leagues that I have Nacua in one and I'm against Nacua in others. And I'm just looking, I'm like, 40 points for me here. 40 points against here. Like, that one's over and that one's over. All right, my wide receiver starts and sits for this week, Cam. Who do you think my start of the week is at receiver? It's going to surprise you. It's in the AFC North.
AFC North. Tight end or receiver?
Receiver, just receiver.
Flowers?
Former boy of yours, DK Metcalf at Detroit.
Metcalf. Okay.
He has 200 yards over his last 2 games and is going against a Lions secondary that can't stop nobody. Gives up a ton of fantasy points to wide receivers. It's hard to be confident in any Steeler at the moment, but I think he's going to keep it rolling.
I just want to say one quick thing. There's like 100 options, and I'm like guessing. Like I can't win this game. Like I have to randomly throw out a guy. So you should probably.
Well, I say AFC North. It narrows it down to like 8 guys.
I should have known.
My sit of the week you won't get either. That's Khalil Shakir at the Browns. Over the last 5 games, Shakir has caught 2 or fewer balls 3 times. Cam, I know he's number 1 receiver in the Bills' offense, but at Cleveland, I don't expect Shakir to do very well.
Show.
And yeah, the Kincaid show, the James Cook show, the Josh Allen show, not Shakir. And then my tight end start of the week, I think you might get this. AFC West, a guy that not a lot of people want to play this week. I'm seeing him on a lot of
Bowers.
Travis Kelce. I love Travis Kelce this week. Gardner Minshew, Uncle Rico's into play. Travis Kelce playing in his fiance Taylor Swift's hometown. If anyone's going to show up for a game in Tennessee when everyone else is down in KC, it's Travis Kelce. I'm starting him this week, and I love the start of Travis Kelce.
I think Drew's onto something. I don't know. He didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night because he's working with me past midnight, so he slept in his own bed, but he's woke up pretty smart.
Well, everything I see online, everyone's like, stick Kelce. Because
Kelce. Also, he's very, very bitter
about the season. He's definitely retiring. He's definitely retiring. He wants to go out on top.
I'm going to tell you something. After what he talked about, too, with the disappointment stuff, he's not the type of guy to go, man. After he says, like, we've been shit this year, he's probably going to go off. I expect actually maybe like 7-8 catches and over 100 yards against the Titans.
That's what I'm saying. And everyone's talking about 3 catches for 20 yards. No, I think he actually steps up. And then my sit is Colston Loveland against the Packers. The Packers have allowed the fewest yards to tight ends and just 1 touchdown since week 11. I know everyone's saying also to sit Tyler Warren against San Fran on Monday night, but I'm not buying it. I'm not saying to sit Tyler Warren. I believe in Rivers to get him going against San Fran, Cam. Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy at all. I think for Chicago, I think what they're going to try to do against Green Bay, a heavy dosage of run. Monage and Swift, don't you think?
Yep, I agree with that 100%.
That's what they have to. Like, I just agree. In Green Bay, all these people are talking about this Parsons loss, and we had brought up a professional capper, my boy Rob Vino. He brought up the best point. He goes, do you know this line have swung 3.5, 4 points? No offense to our boy Parsons. No defensive player is worth 4 points on a line. The Bears are missing 2 of their receivers too, Drew.
I know, but the Packers are going to missing like 16 bodies today.
Everybody's missing.
Agreed.
I'm just saying.
And it's Jordan Love against Caleb. I'll take Jordan Love 10 out of 10 times. Yeah. Sorry, Bears fans, don't sue us.
No. Trust me, Drew was talking about Love with the old back foot problems here, like the old.
He loves a good fadeaway. Loves a good fadeaway.
Yeah, he sure does.
And he's not Matthew Stafford hitting them on the run. All right, Cam, we got questions for us. Some start and sit questions from the fans. I'll let Cam answer a couple. I'll answer. Well, we'll give our opinion on both.
Okay.
First up, from Snuggerknot 33, do I go Jackson Dart or Lamar Jackson this week?
Lamar Jackson,
against New England, or Jackson Dart against Minnesota.
Lamar Jackson. I don't even think
it's easy.
I don't think that this one's even tough. Jackson
The
Dart.
issue is Lamar hasn't looked like himself lately.
No,
we can all agree on that.
But here's the thing: New England too. We're starting to see this New England team over the season. First, the pass defense, the run defense. Lamar Jackson will still find a way. They understand how important this game is. He will run for first downs and do more. Can Jackson Dart run? Yes. But I'm going to say this. Giants have to also think about the future with Jackson Dart, who was hurt this year. If there's any type of like crazy hit or whatever.
Did you see that clip of the Commanders coaching staff going like, this guy doesn't run out of bounds, so you hit him like he's
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, guys, I know Dart's like kind of like the new toy or whatever, but I'm with Drew on this one. It's Lamar Jackson all day.
Yeah, I think if you have Lamar on your fantasy team, you can't, even if you go down making this decision, it's the right decision.
I agree.
You can't bench your studs. That's my theory in fantasy. Up next, Baker Mayfield or Joe Burrow. Singularity says Joe Burrow's existential crisis has me worrying.
No, I'm going with Burrow against a Miami team that's probably packing it in now. Burrow is going to go. I know everyone's like, oh, he's sulking. Whatever. The players are like, no, he's just like, you know what the thing about life is? This is what I hate about the new media and the world we're living in. A guy gets upset about losing. They're like, oh, he's quitting on
I'm
the
not having fun losing. Okay, good. I want my quarterback to be upset about losing.
You played sports. I played sports. When we fucking lost to shit teams, I'd go bananas. Go, what the hell just happened here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to show emotion. Joe Burrow's going to go out there and destroy Miami's defense. I'm on Burrow.
I agree with that, Cam. And Baker Mayfield, tough division matchup. This is for the NFC South crown. I think there's to me a heavy dose of Bucky Irving here, more than Baker. And Baker struggled the last couple, like 6-7 weeks.
I think Baker will do well. I think if you had to start either, like you were, like if you have Baker on your team, but I would prefer Burrow over Baker.
Up next from Unexpected Incident, he's got Godwin, Coker, A.D. Mitchell, and Aaron Jones. He says pick 3 to start.
Oh, sorry,
Chris Godwin, Jalen Coker, Adonai Mitchell, Aaron Jones, pick 3. You got to go Aaron Jones. That's my start of the week at running back.
Jones for sure.
I think Chris Godwin for sure.
I agree. And then
I'd go Adonai Mitchell.
I'd go
Coker.
Mitchell too because you're playing You're playing the Saints, correct?
Yes. And he's been targeted a ton. Like Cook threw it to him so many times last week.
The Saints' run defense is actually the scary part. You could throw on these guys a little bit, though, right? So I'm going to say I'm with you.
And like I don't want Coker's okay, but like
Coker's a very dangerous play. Keep him on the bench.
Third receiver in offense. Yeah, it's not good.
Hey, Drew, wow, I've never seen us agree more. Other than I forget what we were talking about last night. Oh yeah, don't fuck with poutine. Just gravy and cheese. Yeah. None of this pulled
just
pork.
Just classic. Play the hits.
Yeah. You know what? If I want meat, I'll have a meat sandwich. I don't want it in my fries. What's next?
Up next from Inevitable AD9876, he says 2 questions this week. First one was Seattle or Minnesota defense. I hope you bench Seattle's defense because the Rams threw all over them. So I'm hoping you go with the Vikings beat. But next one, Dalton Kincaid or Harold Fannin.
Oh boy, Dalton Kincaid.
I think I might go Fannin here.
No, okay. See, this is where I disagree.
Because Njoku's out, and I think the Browns will be down.
But the thing about Kincaid is, you know what? Fannin does a lot of red zone targets as well. I'm just going to say, I think the Bills are, okay, how do I explain this? Actually, in simple terms, the Bills are a 10.5 point favorite. Drew just told me he thinks he might win this game by 20. And I'll tell you one thing.
I get that play. You go for the team that's going to score more points.
And the bottom line is, when you're looking at receivers, Coleman's inconsistent. Shakir, you think's going to have a bad game. Who does that leave? It leaves Kincaid and Knox.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You may have convinced me. I think you're right, because especially if you need the points, it's a fantasy matchup. You go with the upside in Kincaid versus Fannin. Though Fannin, I expect to get 7 or 8 points.
I think both of them will do well, but Kincaid will do a little bit better.
Yeah, and like if Fannin beats him, but I think the upside is with Kincaid. You're right. You convinced me.
Thank you.
Up next, Dependent Net 9502, McLaurin or Worthy if Rice is out.
I kind of like McLaurin.
I think you go Scary Terry. Xavier Worthy doesn't impress me. He doesn't have the...
I agree with you.
I think it's going to be a Kelsey game more than
I'm going to tell you something, Drew. The more I think about this Washington-Philly game, I love Washington.
I like them to keep it close.
I don't think Philadelphia, after their one little, we played good against the Raiders, it's a divisional game. Washington can give these guys fits. And the thing is, they're playing with house money. They don't have to worry about anything. And you know what? Scary Terry's been a little bit better.
Yeah, he has been. It's just like Quinyon Mitchell's a very good corner.
I understand that,
But yeah, I think Xavier Worthy, like until he shows me that he can do it as the number one option in the offense, I can't trust him. Even when Rice was out the first half of the season, the first 6 weeks of the season, Worthy wasn't like a game breaker. So give me McLaurin. Even though Philly I like in the game, but McLaurin can hit that one deep shot and he'll get more yards. Like, yeah, give me McLaurin. I think that one's easy. Up next from D'Lo Reeves, Kenneth Gainwell or Chuba Hubbard for RB2. And then he said, also, am I crazy for sitting Justin Jefferson for either Christian Watson or Jaden Reed? Yes. I know Justin Jefferson struggled in recent weeks, and he has like 2 catches, 15 yards over the last 3 weeks. It's still Justin Jefferson. You can't bench him for Christian Watson and then watch him go off against the Giants for 80 yards, and you're like, oh, why did I bench my first-round pick? You can't do it, right?
No, you can't. You can't. Also, so what were the other options, Drew?
So Gainwell or Hubbard?
I like Gainwell.
Yeah,
because Gainwell, the thing about Detroit is Drew and I both feel like game script wise, Detroit's going to be all over these guys. So what's going to happen at the end of the game? Rodgers going to move the sticks, ding, 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 ding. Gainwell's just got to get a lot of targets, a lot of touches. So I would go with Kenneth Gainwell, and I'm with Drew on this one. If the weather's okay in New York, Justin Jefferson, he's due for a big performance. I think. You know what I like about the Vikings? It's almost like it's a new for them. Like they're kind of like, let's see what we got with McCarthy, Jefferson, everybody. Like it was a nice win, and I think they're going to try to like build on it and beat the Giants up. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those situations where I think Minnesota is going to bring their A game.
I agree with that, and yeah, Gainwell I expect to get like 7 catches in this game. So especially if it's PPR, you have to go Gainwell over Hubbard. Yeah, and I actually like Rico Dowdle too in Carolina.
Rico.
Up next from MacMan44, if Rice is out, because that's his flex, would you start Michael Carter or Quinshon Judkins at flex? So
Judkins in garbage time
or Quinshon Judkins? I think Judkins is the upside play, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Arizona can score on Atlanta.
You disagree on one game. Everybody a lot of people like the Falcons this week. I think Arizona could like the one. Arizona's a weird team. I know they got dummied by Houston, but the Atlanta Falcons are the worst favorite in the game. They're a great underdog.
It's true.
I don't even care if it's 2 points, 3 points.
Yeah, I do like Jacoby Brissett this week, and I like Brissett
Wilson, too,
and I like MHJ. It's just Michael Carter. It's just he could be taken off the field for DeMarcado at any point.
You're right.
Quinshon Judkins, at least is going to get the touches.
Drew's
so I think you go with the safe floor in Judkins, even though he's struggled recently. Yep. The Bills struggle against the run. Cam, one of the worst run defenses.
We also, Drew, one quick thing we talked about last night that needs to be mentioned. If you guys are looking for a real diamond in the rough in like a deep, deep, deep league, our boy Mikey's quarterback, Shuck and Oysters. He's against the Jets. Think about Shuck too as he runs. The guy.
I'm deciding between starting Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Shuck, or Bryce Young.
I'm thinking about. You know what? As crazy as it sounds, I would take a flyer on Shuck because Drew, you saw what he did against Tampa Bay. He breaks tackles and runs for touchdowns. He's not afraid to take off now.
And he likes to just chuck it, which I like.
Yeah, I like chucking. Let's go.
Speaking of, next one from I'm Better Than You 00. Shuck, Rodgers, Young, or Stroud? Probably Shuck or Stroud.
The thing about Stroud, though, what makes it interesting is the Raiders, if they get up early, it just might be a heavy dose of clock and running.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're the team that can do that and run the clock out. Like, they might have to throw
I'm telling you, Shuck is our underrated like diamond in the rough play this week. It is off the board madness.
I think if you want to go safe, you go Stroud. If you want crazy upside, you go Shuck. So it depends what your rest of your team looks like. I'd have to see it first. Yeah. If you need the upside, you go Shuck. Right? Because Stroud's like probably what, like 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like
I got a
he's
question.
Not going to get you the 5 TD game.
Would you start Shuck or Dak Prescott? And do I need to be fired for asking that question?
100%. Prescott, yeah. Prescott,
I got Prescott in my other league. This guy's up 50 points on me.
He's like QB5.
Drew, I have to do something so crazy. Like I might have to go find like another defense that gets like 3 defensive. I got the Bengals defense I'm starting this week against.
Vikings available? I picked them up in a bunch of spots.
Well, okay. What? Oh, great question. See, this is how we make content. Bengals defense versus Miami. Vikings defense at Giants.
I think you go Vikings. I don't think Quinn Ewers is going to be as bad as Tua. Is that crazy?
I got to tell you though, the mistakes he makes, he's got pick 6. Like I just see a couple guys like Turner on the Bengals. Like, thank you. Like I need a defensive touchdown.
Good interception too. So
yeah, no, you're right. I lean Cincinnati, but no, guys, streaming options on defense: Vikings and Cincinnati. Bing, top of your list.
Saints.
Saints. Reading each other's mail. Saints, Bengals.
Last one, Cam, from Free Jimmy 34. Would you go George Pickens or Jacoby Myers? I need a wide receiver too, he says.
Pickens.
I'm thinking Myers.
Thing is that
I like Jacksonville and Denver this week, don't you?
I'm on Jacksonville. You know, it's one of my favorite plays this week.
Exactly. And so you're giving me the
guy.
guy.
You know what, Drew? Now you convinced me. If Jacksonville's going to be in that game, Myers is going to have to get how many catches?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Like
if
6, 7 catches and do some damage. Dude, actually, the way he's you know what? This is not going to be easy for Denver because Thomas is playing better too. Like you got Thomas and Myers now.
One to cover.
I'm telling you, I think Jacksonville. This is my little take. I think Jacksonville beats Denver outright.
Okay, because I know Trevor Lawrence is ranked really low in QB rankings. Where would you rank him? Like
this week?
Would you?
I don't even care if it's against Denver. He's running the ball now. You're going to get points
him over Shuck.
Nah, the thing about Shuck is his matchup is amazing, but you know what? Lawrence is running.
Yeah,
he's running.
Would you play Lawrence over Jackson Dart?
Yes.
Really?
yes.
Okay, fair.
Drew,
fair.
you think the Vikings?
I do. I just like at Denver is a tough spot for.
I don't. You know what the thing is? That's a great point. Let's talk about fantasy matchups and defenses. Sometimes, like, look at the Rams-Seahawks game. It turned into an absolute shit show. Like, 30-mile-an-hour wins and stuff. Things can happen in games. And Drew is very confident that the Vikings are going to beat the Giants. So I'd have to believe. And Jacksonville, this is a statement game for their season. I think Lawrence might pull out all the stops to win this game and go like bananas and start taking off like the old days.
I like it, Cam. I like it. All right, before we get out of here, there's our Stardom Sit-em segment done. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Should we do this every week?
We should maybe. Just know what we do at the end of our show.
Week 17
we'll do like a 20-minute, we'll do like a rapid fire. But you come up with the questions, guys. Ask us questions about stuff, even like touchdowns, props, even a couple bets, like da-da-da-da-da. And Drew's the fantasy guy, even more so than me. And then we'll go through everything and we'll try to help you out as much as we can.
All right, Cam, let's do a TD parlay, an extra bonus one for the viewers that watched this episode. You picked 2, I picked 2 guys on the Sunday slate. Little 4-banger. No one is allowed to be a favorite. It has to be plus money or better. That's the rule here.
Why don't you go? No, I'm going to do one for a team player for me, for Drew, for helping me out last night with Kenneth Walker. He likes old Swift and Kelsey this week. KC fans, don't get mad at me. We're going to put Kelsey in our touchdown parlay. How's that sound there?
I love it. Give us Travis Kelsey. Cam, he's plus 300 for anything.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, I thought his number would be basically, I'm looking at my list, around a plus 170 Jameson Williams area.
Yeah, plus 300.
Guys, even if he doesn't get it, that number's stupid. You have to play it. I'm playing it at 3-1.
All right, I'm going to go Aaron Jones because he's my start of the week. Plus 160 anytime TD for Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
One more for you, Cam.
I'll get one more. Do I play it safe or do I go off the board?
I think you go with...
Fuck it. I'm going with Trey. I use Trey McBride in my other show.
Yep.
We got to.
And he's juiced. You can't use Trey McBride.
He's plus 110 when I bet him.
Oh, okay.
I think he's minus 105. People are betting him, and that's concerning to me now.
Yeah.
I need something, Drew. I got one for you.
Why don't you go Jacksonville? Somebody. They're your team.
ATN's minus 130. Want to go Myers?
Myers or
what's Thomas Jr.? What's Thomas Jr.?
Thomas Jr. is 250. Myers is 200.
Plus, it's because of Denver's defense. We're getting prices like this. Yep. I'm sorry. I would like 2.5 Baconators, a poutine. Yeah, I'm going down to see Dave Thomas at Wendy's with my boy Thomas Jr. over here.
All right,
Brian Thomas Wendy's now. Is it Dave? I think it's Dave Thomas's daughter.
His daughter, Thomas, Wendy Thomas.
Yeah, right? Wendy Thomas. Yeah, that's who's. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, give me Thomas at that price, dude. We got a 3-1 and a plus 250. Yeah.
All right, last one for the slate from me. I'm gonna go with. You know what? You know who Tyler Shuck loves throwing to? Chris Olave with the olive oil for our boy Mikey.
Olave oil!
Plus 130. Cam, 4-legger. Kelsey, Jones, Thomas, Olave. 81-1. Sign me up. I'm playing it right now.
Shuck and oysters, a little salad with some balsamic vinegar and olave oil. This is a Mediterranean feast.
We're eating at the Olave Garden. That's what Mikey likes to say.
Oh, the Olave Garden? Dude, we should get. Are you busy? Actually, what are you doing on Sunday? Want to go for wings? Watch the game? Maybe just the early games. I got to work at night, but I'm free till like 4:30.
Yeah, let me figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Talk to the wife, or else we got to get together over the holiday season. Ho ho ho.
100%. All right, there's our TD parlay. Let me take a picture for the fans. Kelsey Jones, Thomas Olave, and that does it for this episode of the Drew and Stu podcast. Our Stardom Stidham special brought to you by Prize Picks. Let us know what you think of our picks. Let us know what your favorite plays are today, because this will be out early in the morning, so maybe we can talk in the comments. And good luck today, everybody. Hopefully our circuit contest picks do well.
Hopefully you don't have a guy that's got Nacua and Stafford as a combo.
Yeah,
you're dead.
Definitely. All right, click like, click subscribe, rate and review on audio platforms. We will see you tomorrow for week 17 of the Drew and Stu podcast on Monday. Thanks, everybody. See you